What's up, guys? It's Trif Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have 2024 YCS Champion, aka Trif Gaming, versus I'm Sean Pittman, and this is going to be a Ironman from Jib's $1,600 Ironman tournament. This is loser's bracket. Whoever loses this match is knocked out of the tournament. Also, make sure to check out Trif Gaming's YouTube link down below in the description, and make sure to check out Jib's socials link down below in the description, and make sure to check out my DB Grinder highlights channel link down below in the description, because I've gone over infinite replays on stream and I'm uploading it to the highlight channel. Said, dang, Wilkin wanted to go first. He could play first if he wants. I was trolling because of the match note, but he said, I'm up. Alright. So he's going to go ahead and go first. So I'm Sean Pittman, wins the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will decide to go first. 42 versus 40. And then opening hands, we have Saji, Trap, Maximus, X-Rizial, Pot of Prosperity. They have Nib, Ice, Bell, Lurie, Ash. So main decking Bell. Okay. Sure, that's like, you know, decent into this matchup. You can like Bell the Graveyard effect of the Ritual Monster or something. Then they'll go main phase, normal summon Ice, Ice effect, bring out X, the X effect goes search, grab out Sword Rizial, and now we can go, you know, into Fiendsmith, whether it's Exceton or Moon, doesn't even matter, it's the same thing, because they're just going to get shuffled back. Go on the Requiem effect, Tribute, bring out Lacrima. Well, I guess like it does matter, technically, because if you make Exceton Knight, it does put a rank 4 in Graveyard for the Twins of the Eclipse. So if we get like Ash on Requiem, then at least we have a rank 4 in Graveyard for Twins of the Eclipse later on. So like technically it does matter a little bit. Then they go Lacrima, dumping Graver, and then Requiem effect to equip, and then Engraver effect, shuffle back the Exceton Knight, and then special summon itself out, and then we'll go ahead and make the Necro. Okay, never mind, not making that. We're just gonna go into the sequence because we know our opponent's playing like the board breaker type build. Okay, shuffle back, summon out Desiree, and then go for the Agnumde effect, bring out Desiree. Sequence effect to equip. I don't know if I agree with this. Like, so we set up Desiree instead of setting up DDD, which is like 1 to 2 negates, and then Trap and better follow-up. I feel like that's just gotta be better. I know like Nib does make this a little bit better too. Like, you know, it helps this line a little bit more because if we contribute Desiree with Nib and then get the Desiree effect to send anyways. I don't know. Then they're gonna go special summon out Sword. Sword effect goes search, grab out X, summon out X, and then dump the Twin of the Eclipse, go for Duo Drive, and then Duo Drive effect to go ahead and attach Duo Drive effect to detach and go search, grab out the Rizial Cross, and then grab out the Node Rizial. Okay, this also does help protect from Imperm, which could be a card in their deck, because they probably would have Impermed the sequence. And then activate Cross effect, go ahead, put back, and then draw into a Imperm special node, and then node effect, send Duo Drive to special summon back out Sword, just so we have the rank 4s in Graveyard for the Twin. Make Detonator effect to attach, and then set Imperm and pass turn. They draw Bonfire, activate Bonfire. Okay, go ahead, grab out the Ice Rizial from the deck. And now we go normal summon out Ice effect to go ahead and special in response chain Detonator. And then thinking if we want to chain cross, or not like chain cross, but you know, cross negate or chain Imperm. But yeah, we go ahead and cross negate the Ice, and then special summon out X by dumping Mirror Logic, X1, Mirror Logic 2. And then Mirror Logic will target the Detonator effect targeting itself, which they also didn't have to do there. I think it's fine to do it there, because once again, like, Nib contribute and get this to trigger anyways. But they are also only on summon 2. But, okay, yeah, now we can go ahead and bring out the Detonator, like, right now. So, you know, pop Detonator, go ahead, search, grab out Node Rizial, and then Twin effect, summon out the Detonator, and then attach, and then Detonator effect, attach the Twin of the Eclipse. That's fine. Now special summon out Node, and then nothing there. Overlay for their own Detonator effect to attach. Okay, activate Pot of Prosperity. Go ahead, banish 6, and then thinking if we want to Ash that, which we do, because this can hit like infinite cards, because we know that they play Breakers, and it can also hit like the other pieces of the engine that they're missing. And looking at the banishes, we see like a Twin, an SP, but they play 2 Twin probably. Yeah, Dugaris, sure, and then the cards that say draw, just because we can't draw this turn because of Pot of Prosperity. So they Ash, and then we go Detonator effect to go pop, and then the Detonator will target the Imperm, and then chain Detonator to pop Detonator, and then chain detonator to pop Agnumde, chain imperm onto detonator, chain detonator onto detonator, and then they let that go, so attach to protect. Yeah, imperm will stop that from being popped, and then summon out Maximus by banishing, and they're gonna summon it and attack. So think if anything on summon here. So on summon will Desiree negate it. Sure, trying to play around them having like an econ or something to be able to go ahead and dodge. So they shut that down, and then they just submit defeat. Now on to the next game. We'll go ahead and see Trif go first. Opening hands, we have Prayers, Judgment, Thrust, Ritual Spell, Pot of Prosperity. They have Valor, Nib, Tract, Magma Mutt, and Fualos. Oh, you know they think they're crazy right now. So they're going to go main phase, activate Pot of Prosperity, banish 6, and then look at the top 6. Against the normal deck, you might chain Fualos there, so that way they can't hit an out off of that. Actually, you probably wouldn't, just because our hand doesn't have like any pushes in it. But maybe that's an argument to do it? Nah, probably not, because we just don't have like, we don't have enough pushes. We just have track. That's literally it. Okay, so banish Herald. Yeah, banish like all the targets for our Maximus stuff. So that means we're definitely not planning on grabbing that, even if we hit it. We're trying to hit Ryziel stuff here, I assume. So we're just gonna grab the X Ryziel, then put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck, and then nothing on res. Dump Twin, Special X effect goes search, and then they Valor that. It does feel like you need to hand trap this deck early, because once they get the Ritual Spell and they start resolving this going first, it's almost as if the game's just over. Thrust to set D barrier, activate Prayer. So I guess they're trying to bait Ash on the Thrust. Then Prayer, grab out Ritual Monster. Prayer, summon out from hand by tributing from deck the Saji and the Kusanagi. And then new chain link, Kusanagi 1, Saji 2. So search out Prayer, and then add back the Saji from the graveyard to the hand. Normal, summon out the Saji. Overlay into an Abyss Dweller. And then set Judgment, set Prayer, pass. Then during the end phase, they do have Bestial Magma Mutt, but if they activate it, then they can Omno. I guess you could just like pitch the Fua. So Magma Mutt effect, targets one of the Eclipse, chain Omni, and then okay, they just pitched the Nib instead. Okay, then summon out Magma Mutt, effect a search during the end phase, grab out Druis Worm, and then now they can also summon out the Druis Worm, but no, they just pass. Okay, draw Bell, and then activate the Abyss Dweller effect, and then battle phase, attack over Abyss Dweller, and then yeah, just lets that get outed. Okay, and then try to pass turn. Now, during end phase, we're going to go Prayer, just pay 800, special summon, back out the Kusanagi. Kusanagi effect, grab back Prayer. Like, we could have belled this. It's just so awkward using hand traps into this card, because you just constantly are losing infinite advantage. And, like, you never forced out the D barrier either, so you know that's still going to come down later, too. They draw on the X, and then activate Prayer, pay 800, special summon back out Saji, and then Saji effect goes search. But like now it's just tough anyways, right? Because like your hand trap's just not even good anymore. Go ahead, grab out the trap, and then overlay, summon out Duo Drive, and then Duo Drive effect to attach, battle phase, attack over, attack directly, and then go main phase 2. End of battle landing, no main phase 2, Duo Drive effect to detach and go search, and then this will grab out the Node Ryziel and the Sword Ryziel. Okay, that's fine. Then special summon out Sword effect goes search, grab out Ice Ryziel. And then now, I mean, we definitely, I mean, we did see them pitch Nib earlier. So how much do we really want to commit at this point? We overlay into Twin of the Eclipse, and then just set trap pass. Okay. That is fine. Yeah, if they out this, then that resummons Dweller or Duo. So then pass, they draw on the Bell, then go main phase, activate track, chain, make them pitch Fualos, and then Lurie effects, summon itself back out. I mean, they could stop Lurie, but no, I was gonna say they're not gonna stop Lurie. They're gonna go Requiem, and then on summon a Requiem, go ahead and Judgment that, and then they admit defeat. On to the next game now. We'll go ahead and see Sean Pittman decide to go first. Opening hands, we have X Raziel, Nadir Servant, Sword, Ritual Spell, Talents. They have Valor, Talents, Imperm, X, and Bonfire. So activate Bonfire, search out the Ice Raziel, and then normal summon out Ice. Ice effect, bring out X. X effect goes search, grab out Sword. That's fine. And then overlay, go for Exceton Knight. Exceton Knight into Requiem. Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out Lacrima. Lacrima, dump the Engraver. Now they have Requiem effect to equip, Engraver effect, shuffle back, special summon out, and then go ahead and use those to make Sequence, just like they did last time. Sequence effect to go ahead and put back everything, and then bring out the Desiree. That's good, and then make the Agnumde. Agnumde effect, summon back out Desiree, and then effect to equip. You know, I assume they were just going to do it exactly like they did last time, except this time they can search the Ice and then go special X by dumping the Twin of the Eclipse, then go in the duo effect to attach, effect goes search, grab out Node Cross, and then they can go activate cross effect, put back 2, draw 1. That's good. And then that'll draw into an effect Veiler. Then special summon out Node effect, send duo, special summon back out Sword, overlay, make the detonator effect to attach, and set Imperm pass, draw Econ. So, I mean, this is definitely not like an unbreakable board or anything. Not by any means. Like, this is definitely breakable. We need to sequence our cards correctly here, though, for sure. Summon X by dumping Mirror Logic. X1, Mirror Logic 2 onto Cross. Just going ahead and, like, trying to out that card. Yeah, then they're going to go Detonator to pop X. And then in response, chain Imperm. And now we can chain Econ to go ahead and try to take the Detonator. And then in response to that, chain Detonator effect to pop itself. So then we still search. Then now they're going to go activate the Twin of the Eclipse, summon out Detonator, attach. Okay. Special summon out Sword. Sword effect goes search. And then chain Detonator to go pop that. Then they said, okay, that's fine. Grab out the Ice Raziel from the deck to the hand. Normal summon Ice effect, Detonator to pop. And then, okay, sure, bring out the X from the deck. That's fine. Just holding the Veilers. And then they have a known Node. So they go special summon out Node. Okay, overlay, make Exceton Knight. And then Exceton Knight effect. They Desiree to negate that. Which, that might be crazy, right? Because, like, we know that they're on a breaker build. So shouldn't we be, like, using Valor on this? And then Desiree can negate, like, a Ritual Spell, an Nadir Servant, a Thrust, a Talents. Like, there's infinite good spells that they have in this deck. So I feel like using Desiree over Valor is crazy. I know the Valors in hand are, like, private information. But, like, even if it's private information, I feel like I would still rather use that over the Desiree on field. Like, not using the Desiree on field, there just seems so crazy to me. Like, there's just no way. Then they're going to go Talents, look at hand. Then go ahead and rip the Ice Raziel back into the deck. Activate Nadir Servant. So Nadir Servant will now go ahead and dump the Garua, search out Maximus, and then activate Garua to draw into Prayers. We know that Maximus will be getting hit with Valor, so it's a good thing that Garua drew in the Prayers there. Like, really, really good. Activate Prayers, go search out the Omno. Activate Ritual Spells, summon out Omno by tributing Saji plus Kusanagi. And then activate Omnino 1, Sanji 2, and Kusanagi 3. So grab back Prayer, go ahead, search for Trap, and then try to wipe their board. Now, new chain link. They're going to go Desiree effect to shuffle back and then try to send the Omno, chain Omno to make them rip one from hand. So what was the ad? The Trap and Quick Play? Yes, so they know all 3 cards in hand. So they just pitch Valor there. And then special summon out Maximus by banishing Garua. Okay. Then activate the Maximus effect. They go ahead and Valor that. Sure. And then we just go Battle Phase Swing. It was negated, so we can still get damage in. Set Prayer, set Trap. Yeah, and I think you summon this in defense, because even though you could get damage in with it, like, there's just no point. because, like, well, there's not no point, but if you leave it in defense and it survives, this card is actually, like, a real threat on the field. We never dumped with it yet, so we still have dumps off this, and that can be very scary, especially, like, if they out the Exceton Knight, then we could start by, I guess, bringing back Exceton Knight's not a very scary start with Twin of the Eclipse. We could dump, like, Herald of Arclight, and then maybe, like, Entess or something. So now, pass turn. They draw Engraver, then draw phase, thinking if we want to summon out the negate, but they do have Cross to draw, they have their top deck, and they have Talons. So that's, like, all stuff to think about. So if we just try to negate the top deck, they could just, like, do more, and then we're not activating the graveyard effect of this either, otherwise we're making Talons live. So that could, like, put you in a spot where you get punished super easy. Cross draw into Engraver, then activate Engraver effect. Go search out Fiendsmith Track from the deck to the hand. Okay. Now activate Track to add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out. And then nothing there. Turn Lurie into Requiem, and then activate the Requiem effect attribute and go special. Never mind. Okay, we're going to activate Engraver first. And then think on the Engraver summon. They go activate Prayer, and then chain Requiem effect, bring out Lacrima, and then they're going to summon out the Omno. And then Lacrima Chainlink 1, Omno Chainlink 2. They said 1 sec. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Raigeki. Okay, yeah, then they just submit the feat because they just Raigeki the field. And then they have Trap to stop Talons. And then they just lose the game. Yeah, okay. So GG's. Karibo Overlord next. We have 2024 YCS Champion versus Karibo Overlord, the GOAT. We're going to go ahead and see Trif win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will decide to go first. 40 versus 42. And then opening hands, we have Droplet, Prayers, Thrust, Ritual Spell, and Prayers. They have Veiler, Ice, Nib, Talents, and Fualos. So, okay. They're going to go activate Prayer, search out Omno from the deck to the hand. Activate Ritual Spell, summon out Omno by dumping Saji plus Kusanagi from the deck. And then new chain link, Saji 1, Kusanagi 2. So add back the Ritual Spell and then go search out the Trap from the deck. That's fine. Activate Ritual Spell, Tribute to go ahead and bring out from the deck. And they do have Fualos that they could activate, and then they can chain the Omno effect to force them to discard one. So they just discard the Nib. Then they're going to go ahead and bring out another Omno, and then activate Omno Graveyard effect to go ahead and grab out Prayers. Okay, and then that can summon itself out. That's good. Activate Thrust, and then Thrust go ahead, set Imperm. Then we go ahead and set. So now we have Droplet, Trap, Imperm, Prayer set. They draw on the Druid's Worm, and then normal summon out Ice. Activate Ice effect, chain Imperm onto that. And then activate Druid's Worm effect, try to banish the Nib to special summon out. And then we chain Omno, they pitch Veiler, summon. They gotta banish, yeah. And then on summon, activate Prayers. So Tribute, go ahead, search, grab out Saji, and then special summon back out from the graveyard to Kusanagi. And then activate Omno Chainlink 1, Kusanagi Chainlink 2, grab back Prayers, special summon out, and go search. So grab out the Futso, and then summon out the Omno, and then Omno effect to go wipe. Druid's Worm effect to out the Omno, and then activate Talents to go ahead, chain the Trap to negate that. Then they said, dang, special summon out X by dumping, but yeah, we knew that they had Trap. They said, wow, you're so good, but yeah, they're just obviously trolling each other. They're friends. They're just going to go ahead and Droplet that. And then on to the next game now. We'll go ahead and see Karibo Overlord go first. We have Ice, Sword, Trap, X, Prayers. They have Bell, Tract, Engraver, Lacrima, and Imperm. So they start with normal Lacrima effect, dump the Trap, link off, make Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute, go ahead, bring out the Engraver. Requiem effect to equip, make Necro equip. Then we have Engraver effect. Discard, go ahead, search out Tract, which technically we could have done this a little bit differently, so that way, like, Sword and Ice could have worked too if we started with Tract. It's like a little bit more weird of a start. Okay, and then Necro equip, draw on the Druid's Worm. Okay, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out. And then now they're going to go Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out, and then make the Sequence. Yeah, and then they have Sequence effect to shuffle back. Sure. So I think they're putting back Lacrima. Wait, this is weird because they don't have the correct amount of Light Fiends engraved to be able to go for like the nice combo. Like if we had another Light Fiend engraved, then we can leave Engraver, Lacrima, summon Agumde, summon Engraver, overlay for DDD. Then we have Lacrima into Agumde and the Desiree on the opponent's turn. But we just don't have that setup. Sequence effect to go ahead and put back everything but the Lacrima. Then summon out Desiree, and then go for the Agumde. I mean, leaving Necrocup on field is not bad either, though. Just because it'll give us a draw next turn. Then set, pass, to draw Nadir Servant. Special summon out X, dump Mirror Logic, X1 Mirror Logic 2 onto the Necro equip, and then we go ahead and imperm the X, and now they just go ha ha ha, special sword effect, grab out the X Raziel, that's good, which also tells them that they probably have Ice in hand already too, make Exceton Knight effect go wipe, and then they're just like, sure, could Desiree negate, but we'll choose to just Desiree wipe this instead. And this also makes it to where they don't lose this turn, guaranteed, because they take no damage. Then on resolution, I guess it makes sense too, right? Because we could just like re-summon out the Desiree. Yeah. Okay, and then Agnumde effect, re-summon out the Desiree on resolution there. The normal ice, activate ice effect to go special summon out from the deck. And then they're thinking about this. They're gonna Desiree to shut that down. Activate Nadir's Servant. They have Bell for that easily. So activate and then bell that. Said, should I bell the Nadir's Servant? Raziel basically chain dog deck, so fun. And then they're gonna go set prayer, set trap, pass. They draw X Raziel, activate tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out. Then they have Requiem. And then activate the Requiem effect to go ahead and tribute and special summon out from the deck. Technically, we could have gotten our extra Raziel effects. We could have turned Desiree in the Requiem and then Desiree shuffle back. Also out a back row, then bring out Lacrima. Then you have extra Raziel stuff. Okay. Yeah, but I guess maybe we want to have even outed a back row, because then you have like Lacrima, Agumde, Desiree set up if you don't shuffle back. And then Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump the Engraver, shuffle back the Lurie to special summon itself out. Then we will go ahead and not use those, thinking on what to do next. Okay, we will use those, make Chaos Angel effect, banish the ice, and then Requiem effect to equip, and then go battle phase. Okay, and then on to game number 3. We'll see Trif go first, and then opening hands, we have Omno, Kusanagi, Judgment, Ritual Spell, Node. So even though we have like Node, Kusanagi, which suck, we still draw Ritual Spell plus Ritual Monster, which is still really strong. They have X, Bonfire, Tract, Bonfire, and Ghost Spell. So activate Ritual Spell to summon from hand. So summon from hand, dump Saji effect, grab out the prayers from the deck, and then we have Kusanagi, which could be a normal summon. We have prayers that'll be able to special summon back out another level 4 also, and it can also search for the trap. That's what I was gonna say. That's probably what they're thinking here. So go ahead, grab out the Futso from the deck to the hand, special summon back out Saji, and then activate the graveyard effect of Omno, and then in response to go ahead and Ghost Spell that. And then we go normal summon out Kusanagi, which we should have been able to read that they have in hand, based on the fact that they, dump double Saji from the deck to the graveyard. Normally you would dump Saji plus Kusanagi. Now they normal summon Kusanagi and then Kusanagi effect to add back Ritual Spell. And now they can get back into the Ritual monsters anyways, but they won't be able to get access to the trap card. Activate Dugaris effect. Actually, yeah, they won't be able to get access to the trap. Actually, they can, right? I'm tripping. Because they just summon out Omno from the deck by tributing Futso from hand, and then Futso goes search trap. So now they're going to go Dugaris effect to draw 2, and then discard, draw Nadir Servant, and then we can go ahead discard Node. Activate Nadir Servant, dump Garua, grab out Maximus, and then activate Garua, draw into another Judgment, wow. And then summon out Maximus, and then Maximus effect to go dump. So we dump Blossom Herald, they dump Desiree Moon, and then activate the effects, go ahead search, and then draw, put back, and they get the shuffle, send the Maximus, yup. Then put back. Wait, did we just put back prayer? Am I tripping? Oh no, we put back ritual spell. Okay. And then activate a ritual spell. Get rid of Futso, bring out Omno, and then activate Futso Graveyard Effect. Go ahead, search out the prayer. Then we'll just go ahead and set pass. Yeah, we don't even go for the trap because we already have so many negates off that like the prayer for more guaranteed follow up. I guess like the trap is also follow up though. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to choose which one is correct there to go for. Like they're both really good because I mean if you just have like 2 judgments plus the trap plus Omno, I mean that's basically just 4 negates at that point. So now, and a board wipe. 4 negates and a board wipe, and Bonfire, Natter's Servant. Search off that for turn. You know, search off this. We don't draw for turn though. Normal summon out Lacrima, and then we judgment that. So dang, didn't know you could use it on effects. And then activate Tract, Omno to force them to discard. They discard Bonfire. And then go for Lurie. Okay. Yeah, they're thinking on that. They're going to go Prayer to tribute the Omno. And then special summon back out an Omno from the graveyard. And then, yeah, not searching. And then Omno and Omno. So go ahead, search out Prayer, special summon itself out, and wipe out the Lurie. And now they go activate Bonfire, search out Ice Raziel. And then trying to normal summon Ice, but that won't work because they already normal summoned out Lacrima, which using Bonfire first was probably just incorrect. Actually, maybe it was fine, just because, yeah, like, maybe it's fine there, because there's a world where they might trap stop it, because you can read that this is the Mitsurugi trap, right, because they didn't search it last turn, so you might read that. Yeah. So you normal Lacrima, no problem, special X by dumping, and the judgment that, they know the last card in hand is Ice, and then, yeah, GG's. Forgot about Lacrima. Yeah, could have done that a little bit cleaner there to where the last card in hand wasn't known. But they may have still just judgment in this anyways, because otherwise you get the sword. And then the sword gets to the next piece anyhow. And then they have to overlay for something that they have to stop. But I guess then they don't get punished. Like if you judgment this and they go special sword, like that's tough. But, like, how tough is it, actually? Because can they even get damage in through this board? Because you have, like, a lot of big monsters, and they need to, like, end the game. Yeah. Okay, well, that's going to be it for the Iron Man. We have seen Karibo Overlord and Sean Pittman end up knocked out from the tournament. They just lost in the loser's bracket, and I have to play the winner of this, so I have to play against Trif and Pack now in the next round. So whenever that happens, I'll upload it. Hopefully that's happening soon. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to happen tomorrow or Monday or something. So we'll end up playing that, and then I'll post it. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.